Ouch. I don't think so. It's Elaine. I've got to change her back somehow. Elaine? Honey? It says, welcome to Puerto Po... May I please have some of your oil?
That oil is solely for the use of...
Please. You gotta help me. One more time. Where can I look for help with my curse problems?
Find the home of the voodoo lady. Only she can help you.
Thanks.
You can't go in there. That's for members only.
Boo!
Ah! Oh, it's just you again.
Just your most terrifying image of evil revisited.
Yeah, right.
I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, it was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike, all the time thinking they were so funny.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go. Hey, Murray, remember this?
I'd still appreciate it if I could have that back.
What would you do with it without your collarbone?
Oh, never mind.
I'm no vandal. I'm a pirate. Admiral Sweetums Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents.
What a relief.
I don't need it. It's just a toy. I don't need it. It's just a toy. I don't want those dull little scissors. I don't want those dull little scissors. Who are you, and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. Now, I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
Well, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
Oh, shoot.
You left her out there on the beach, didn't you?
You make it sound so incompetent.
Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Elaine! I've got to get her back. This is so embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help. Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Where am I gonna find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it. But you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Uh-huh. So, any huge uncursed rings on any other islands?
No, the value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
But who will give me information and advice? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come. Thanks for your help. Gotta go. Those pirates in Danger Cove walk on their hands. Weird. It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Untitled composition in gold and diamond. This newest addition to our public works of art was shamefully taken without authorization.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood? You must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin. How are Muffy and the twins?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the South Beach and a swabber-sized class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore. Might want to keep the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
Membership card? But I'm wearing my membership t-shirt.
No membership card, I see. Well, sir, you're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive. I'm afraid if you don't have a membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea, and it was terrible.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
Well, that does sound like a good deal. I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
Hey! There's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy. And there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
Is the lemonade good?
Oh, gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink. Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow. What's the lemonade good for?
It's a dandy tonic for scurvy. It'll cure all your symptoms, including, but not limited to, gradual weakening, aching muscles, sunken eyes, painful gums, ashen skin, loss of teeth, internal bleeding, the reopening of old wounds, diarrhea, kidney failure, fainting, halitosis, and death.
Will it cure evil pirate curses?
No, but it has a refreshing citrus flavor with no unpleasant aftertaste.
I want my money back.
Why? Was the lemonade bad?
I don't know, I didn't drink any.
Well, if you're not dissatisfied with our product, I can't justify giving you a refund. I'm sorry, but it's company policy.
But
Thank you, have a nice day, goodbye.
wow, I got a whole pack of gum. Tastes like sirloin. I don't want to pop the fun balloons. Piracy, the LeChuck way. Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. It's the two-way speaker for the walkthrough. No. Feeling down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp, get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island. It's part of the complex drainage system for Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. Nah. There's nothing inside.
Do you have a reservation?
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
It's as thick as gravy. I won't be able to find anything in this mud by fishing around with it. It's locked. It looks too heavy for me to carry. It's an old travel trunk. It's covered with stickers from many faraway places. It's stuck to the trunk. I don't need a prop. I'd hate people to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh! Looks too big for me. I wonder if there's a part in this play for A dashing rogue pirate. I don't want to disturb the mystic powers of the hat. Watch me make this disappear. Nothing up my sleeve? Presto! Hey, it worked. There's something inside. The C's of ventriloquism. I don't want to take advantage of the mystic energies. No, I like the natural look.
To swab or not to swab? No, that's not right.
Yo. I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, Adventure Seeker.
I see. Can I join your show?
Let me be blunt. You just don't have the hands of a spear carrier.
You have no idea how often I hear that. Please, can I join your show? I was a tree in my kindergarten play.
We already have a tree.
Oh. Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater, mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Was the Great Pyramid of Cheops originally 481 feet high?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
Carry on.
Come on, Slappy. You've got to get this right. The show opens today.
So how'd you get...
Then I kill Caesar, follow that up with a little soft shoe. I don't remember. Is the water ballet before or after my mad scene?
I don't need a plank to walk.
A pipe. Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast,
Where every haircut is an adventure.
Aye, and if you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great! Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond ring?
Yeah, it's supposedly enormous, and it's on Blood Island.
Blood Island? Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this curse that's turned my girlfriend into a solid gold statue.
Solid gold?
Wait a second, did I just share too much?
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin, the scourge of every hygienic sailor on the seven seas.
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash? That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
I sure could use a haircut.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
I can't reach it. I'm too low. I'm afraid he might cut my ear off if I get up.
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
I don't want that. That's the ugliest painting in the shop.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't find a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
I don't want to cut that. Fun. Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush, but a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Australian rules football.
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
It's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it? Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
I discovered the treasure of Big Whoop.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
I bet I could find more gold than you've ever seen.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
It's been a pleasure. Bye. Ahoy there! How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast. We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
I'm at least 2 times your equal.
Then prove it. If you can defeat me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
All right, let's get to dueling.
No. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay. How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
That's an old one. Come back when you have some fresher material, eh?
I don't want to insult you. Why can't we just get along? Whoa, look at the time. Gotta scoot.
Now there's a challenge. To the field of honor. Choose your weapon.
That doesn't need a jawbreaker. I choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
You're pretty good, boy. Let's see you follow this.
He's good. I'll never beat him. No.
What? You shot my banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the low-down tricks, I never heard of anything so low. I completely misjudged you. You are a pirate after all. I'd be proud to join your crew. Great. I'll just pack this stuff up and get ready. And give me back my gun.
I'll need 2 more sailors for my crew. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to pop the fun balloons. That doesn't need holding down. That doesn't need it. That doesn't need a jawbreaker. The magic wand has no effect on that. The glove won't work with that. The glove won't. It's not a rubber glove. I want to hang on to this flyer. There might be a discount. I want to hang on. That doesn't need gum. Hard candy and gum don't mix. I don't want to pin that. I don't want to pin that. I wonder if this plaque says something about the flower I just cut. Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana. One of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative. I don't know how to mix the flour with that. I don't know how to mix the flour with that. The A-M-C's of ventriloquism. That'd be a one-way ticket to a nest. It's an interesting read on its own, but I should... Ugh, gross. It's got someone else's spit and hair all over it.
Plain meat-flavored gum? That is like so 1650s.
I don't think he'd like that. I can't... Are you gonna give me my money back?
You know, I'd really like to, but what is it they always say? Ah, yes. The customer is always a slave to the pitiless multinational corporations whose products they live to consume. So, no! Can I get you anything else?
What's the lemonade good for?
Drinking.
Oh. Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
This isn't very refreshing.
I guess you forgot about our bottomless mug policy. Thank you. Come again.
Hey, everybody! I'm a snot-nosed, devious little con man.
Hey!
Yeah, I don't think he'd like that. Yeah, I don't think he'd like that. That doesn't need holding down.
Hey! That mug's for paying customers only. Hey! That mug's for paying customers only.
I can't drink from that mug It ate my nickel. I'm sure it won't do anything. After all, it's just a paper voodoo doll. Oh! The pain! Who did you say kidnapped Elaine?
I suspect it was the work of the pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Where's Danger Cove?
It is on the west side of the island. The way is extremely treacherous. Few men have seen Danger Cove and lived.
Figures. Well, they're gonna regret messing with my girlfriend. Danger Cove, huh? You might want to stay indoors. This could get messy. How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Blood Island, here I come. I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
I'm sick of talking about that jerk LeChuck. Thanks for your help. Gotta go. I want to hang on to this flyer. I'm sorry for being rude. Please feel free to slap me and then feel free to make full use of the club. Don't mind if I do.
Not so fast.
Never mind.
If you're trying to bribe me, it's not going to work.
That doesn't need gum. That doesn't need a jawbreaker. That doesn't need holding down. Hi.
Yes?
Hand me a towel, young man.
Those towels are for club members only.
I was thinking of joining a club for snotty rich folks. Where do I sign?
Well, it's not that easy. First, you'll have to get on our waiting list. That could take several months. Then there's the credit check, references, family history, the oral presentation, and the written test. Mostly dealing with Spanish treasure, pillaging and golfing in the greater Caribbean area. And then finally, our 14-step interviewing process.
And then I'll be in your club?
No, I'm afraid after that I'd have to blackball you.
Gotta be going. No. In memory of the chickens who gave their lives during the Great Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. It smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. Now I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work. I don't want to take advantage of the mystic energy. I can't use a balloon with that. The glove won't work with... That doesn't take wooden nails. I want to hang on to this fly. The glove won't work with that. That doesn't need a jar. That doesn't need holding. I don't want to cut that.
Oh, Juliet, yada, 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 yada. No, thank you, sir. Chewing gum affects my diction.
You're no actor. Get off the stage, you bum.
What?
But I didn't.
Just you be quiet and help me rehearse.
That was funny once. That was funny once.
Oh, Romeo, yada, 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 yada.
I don't think he'd like that.
Next, we'll... No! My lunch. It shall not be lost.
I don't think he'd like... I don't think he'd like...
Oh, Romeo, yada, 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 yada.
I don't think he'd...
Now is the winter by discontentment, glory, summer by the son of York. What fool then should I play the villain when the seed rice gives king proper? Next, we'll...
No. It's a great big vat full of red dye. Whee! I won't be able to find anything in this I can't use the skeleton.
Do you have a reservation?
No.
No reservation slip, huh? Gotta make way for paying customers.
That doesn't need a jawbreak. That doesn't need holding. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to singe that.
Hands off those combs. Those are ours.
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake? Well, this isn't good.